Welcome back, hunters. I'm Survivalvis, and we return to Monster Hunter Wilds. We're going to embark now onto, I think, back to Isai's village, and see about that. Oh, and we also have Alma we can talk to. Yeah, last episode we found and went after the Quematrice, as well as the Bulakchi, the little bug, no, I shouldn't say little, but like the small monster bug things.
Got a minute?
Oh, Alma.
Sure. What can I do for you?
Tell me about yourself.
Somehow I managed to be the last person to hear this, but is it true you studied under Fabius at the academy?
What? Oh, we've been traveling together all this time, and you're asking me now? But yeah, I did. Though our fields were different, his being biology. Either way, by the time I finished, he'd roped me into joining his research team. Actually, that's when we found Nata, when we were out doing research.
Your field is cultural anthropology, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I started reading up on all kinds of cultures and eras, then that got me into studying lots of languages, which motivated me to further my education, and now here we are.
It's actually kind of interesting pairing. I handle all the monsters and the hunting, and she handles dealing with the locals and villages.
What sort of things do you do for fun?
Fun? Not sure it meets one's definition of fun, but I like to dabble in archaeology. People, for the most part, haven't changed much throughout the ages, but I'm drawn to the relics that tell their stories. I've unearthed so many strange and unusual curiosities with such fascinating history. They might not look like much, but if we ever get the chance, I'd be delighted to show you sometime.
I'm glad you're on the team.
Well, thank you. I feel the same.
Yeah, it's nice to check in and kind of learn a little bit about everybody. Okay, Isai, I don't know if we should be going to your village, given we don't really have, like, the guard's permission or whatever, but it is also, as they've said, not like they're equipped for dealing with monsters, so...
Ready to go?
We'll see how this fares. Let's head out.
Great. My village awaits. Okay then, there you go.
Whoa, these are harder to handle than they look. How many sacred deer people have?
Lots of them. Adults and hatchlings too. But training them is a lot of work. And only those who put in the practice can join the Vanguard.
The Vanguard?
So then, Sato.
Yes, he leads the Vanguard.
Ah.
And we're gate crashing while he's away. What's not to like about this plan?
So, how did you know where to find us before?
I was on my way to your camp to give you the sacred when they picked up your scent. I didn't even have to find you. They did.
They really are clever.
Although, are they still okay with us having them? Because, I mean, it sounds like the Sacred are a very big deal for the village. And we weren't even, like, allowed into it. And, no. Undelthodon.
Greetings, brother. May we enter?
Greetings. I'll tell the elder you're here.
This way, friends.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's go!
It still feels weird to me that we're doing this. Oh, well, I guess we know why they're called chime stones.
Oh, wow.
Kunafa, Windsong Village.
What's that sound? It's so pretty.
That's the gem chimes.
Or gem chimes.
They keep the monsters out of the village.
Oh.
Almost like music.
Come on.
What's all the fuss about? Who's that? What's that on his back? That's huge! Hey!
I guess they really haven't seen a weapon before.
I'll tell my family to start getting everything ready for you. Do you mind waiting a little while?
Not at all. Actually, this might be a good chance to talk to the villagers. I want to ask them about Nata.
I'll have a look around.
Me too! Me too!
Okay. We'll meet up later.
Shall we?
Okay, I guess we'll mingle with the locals a bit.
Come on, Alma. Let's go.
Alright, but remember what I said about being respectful.
It is interesting to have, like, a a full and proper village to walk around in.
Yeah,
Like it's not a hunting hub.
preparing for something.
Look, Alma. Sacred eggs.
This must be...
And secrets.
Be still. We don't want to frighten them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the big ones, and they're the little fluff ball chicks. Okay.
That gentleman doesn't seem to be busy. Why don't we try him?
So this is all it takes to keep monsters out, is a bunch of these gem chimes.
We're sorry to bother you, but we were wondering if we could ask you something.
Oh, it's no bother.
Have you ever heard of the Keepers?
No, I'm afraid not. But the Elder might know. She lives in the house up the path.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll start there.
The storm will be here soon.
Oh,
Any day now. We need to stockpile more water.
I agree. We've not nearly enough.
We should send out more riders while
Come,
there's still time.
don't be shy. The children have told me much about you. Sit, for we have matters to discuss.
okay.
I've heard how you saved Nona and Isai. Thank you.
We're just glad they're safe. Thank you for inviting us into your village.
I wish we could be better hosts, but the sand tide approaches, and we are busy readying for the storm. The sands come alive this time of year, like a wild beast bristling with lightning. Once your business here is concluded, you should find shelter.
Before that, we'd like to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a people known as the Keepers? We're trying to locate this boy's home.
Keepers? No, I can't say the name is familiar. But child, you're so young. How did you... Forgive me. I should not ask such painful questions.
It's all right. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, so even the elder here doesn't really know much about them.
Can we speak to the elder of this village?
Yes, of course. Welcome. Please make yourselves comfortable.
I guess we kind of went ahead of Alma there, so...
Nata, let's look around the village some more. Did you see which direction Gemma went?
Oh, well, I can see her right over there.
She was looking at those stones before.
What's that stranger carrying?
Looks dangerous.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Why would you want to lug around something like that?
You know, and a couple little things running by. And who are you? Amone.
Hey there. What's this?
You've never seen someone use wilk drops before?
Wilk drops?
Yo, Hunter, what'd you find? Hang on, what is this? How does it work? Can you show me?
It's called Wilk. You just toss it into the fire.
Huh? Did you see that? It flared up like some kind of fuel. Definitely something strange about it, though. You ready to head over to East Side's place?
Okay, well that's going to come up another time for sure. If you're going to dedicate a little cutscene and dialogue to it, it's going to have more importance. But yeah, I can see why, like, with handling so many different NPCs around here, the frame rate might tank a bit more. Well, again, it's not been too bad, and even on the capture of, like...
hunting close to the village.
Again, it's getting more frequent.
It's okay. You don't need to worry.
Sounds like that Doshugama we saw before, or Doshugama? Oh, hello, little one. Trying to mind not disturbing them too much.
We're ready for you. Come on inside.
Oh, sorry, Alma. Hello there, Sai.
Please, come in.
Welcome. Greetings. Thank you so much for inviting us. We're travelers from the West, and my friends and I here.
Yes, of course. You help my grandchildren. Tell me how I can help, and I shall.
Welcome to our home.
Thanks.
Please, have a seat.
Thank you so much again for your warm hospitality.
It's the very least we can do. We hope you enjoy the meal we prepared.
It looks so tasty. Yes, thank you.
God, Monster Hunter always makes you hungry when you watch the food
Together here
scenes.
together. May we so share in the wind's bounty. Please, help yourselves.
Yes, yes.
You heard him.
It's so fragrant. Do you use a special kind of flower?
I don't know about special, but it pairs well with the beans.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Nothing like home cooking.
Ooh, that's a lot of food skills suddenly given.
Thank you for the delicious meal. We're very grateful. And when you were so busy, too.
Nonsense. We're delighted to have you.
It didn't feel right parting the way we did.
What's this about a sandstorm?
What's this about an approaching sandstorm?
It'll be here before long, and we have to make sure the village is prepared.
The sand tide.
I'm told that there's intense lightning as well as wind. It must be an ordeal.
Yes, but one that the village needs in order to survive.
What do you mean?
After the sandstorm comes the new spring, when life is restored to all the earth.
You can't mean the wasteland out there.
I do, and our patience is rewarded with a season of bounty.
And do you know anything about Nada's home?
I heard that Nata has been searching for his people, the brave child.
They're called the Keepers. Have you heard of them?
Oh, I wish I could say I have, but I have not.
You must miss your people.
I do. With all my heart. I don't know if I have a home left to return to, but I have to believe they're okay.
We sighted a large
Sighted
monster.
A monster with long, thick fur near the village.
That sounds like a doshaguma. They never used to venture out of the forest.
There's a forest?
Yes, up the river and beyond the grasslands. We've been encountering doshaguma a lot recently. They attack our livestock, so we keep them penned up here. Fortunately, the gem chimes protect us.
A bunch of ornaments make you feel safe?
Yes, you see, this region is home to a creature that even the doshaguma fear. And it just so happens that the gem chime stones sound a lot like that monster.
And that's enough of a deterrent. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's everything we can ask about.
I suppose we'll take our leave now. Thank you for the wonderful food and company.
There's no rush for you to leave.
That's very kind, but we know how much preparing you have to do for the sandstorm.
Thanks for the grub. Best I've had in ages.
I feel more ready to hunt than ever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's start heading back to base camp.
Well, it was a nice little trip into the village, and just to see that it is truly inhabited.
So, what's next?
Let's head to the forest.
Ooh.
Right, and maybe we should look into the doshaguma while we're at it.
Kinda surprised we might already be looking at another region to go
For
to.
today, let's rest. We can start our investigation fresh tomorrow.
Nata can ride with me. How about we meet up on the path to the forest and go from there?
Perfect. See you all tomorrow then.
There we go. Mission complete. Nope, we got a few things there. And some guild points. Ooh. A little bit there. And looks like we're into the new day.
We should prepare properly before heading to a new area. Gemma and Nata said they'll catch up.
Prepare and head to the forest. Before heading to the forest, investigate the doshaguma. Try taking on some field surveys, optional quests. Yeah, okay, one thing I forgot to do for a little bit there, and we'll do right now, is if I go into our item box here, I want to turn off the binoculars, because we're not going to use them too much, I'd imagine, as well as the whetstone, throwing knife, and paint pod, because I don't think we'll really be using them all that much. And we'll just slim up our pouch a bit. That should do. I don't think I actually used up any ammo, but that's at least a fair little start there. So let's see what we have for optional quests we can go for.
Yes.
Lobbies and that. Recommend private lobbies, online single player. Okay, so let's see. We've got 2 assignments we've already done. Well, we got a couple of things we can tackle. Maybe we'll start with... Yeah, we'll go after another Quematrice. Let's see about trying this bowgun out, since it does have the spread 2 capability. And then we'll see about going to the forest. Probably for the series, I'll likely switch over to doing more just like focusing on the main stuff and skipping over some of the optional things, but I at least want to give this bowgun a bit of practice before a whole new hunt. Or, well, a whole new monster to hunt, I should say. Then this might give us some more materials to be able to try to make up some of the Quematrice's armor pieces. Because we might actually become a... It has sort of like a... I want to say like Three Musketeer sort of styling to it, although... Now that I think about it, it's weird that it's... They're called musketeers, yet I don't know if you ever actually really see them using muskets. Yeah, there's the environmental traps, there's... Oh, hello, little guys. Of course, right when I was getting ready, they knew. They knew to run. Ooh, look at the coloration on that Kratanoth. That's actually... Is there a little bit of natural variation for, like,
There are a lot of monsters there.
Oh, there's... Yeah, it looks like there are actually color variations on a few of the monsters and even the endemic life. And let's go into rapid fire mode. Okay, no point in using the Eagle Strike since we broke that wound as soon as we basically made it. Ooh. Got a little torch there, though. Yeah, I got the chaser. Yeah, it seems like once I get, like, an initial wound and break it, it's pretty hard getting a follow-up too easily. But, I mean, it makes sense. You don't want to have it be... Ooh. I saw a wound on the right side of him. There we go. Another wound destroyed. And we'll get the adhesive right in the head. And there's another wound that just opened up. There we go.
Almost there.
Yeah, should be down just a moment, and then we'll head for the forest. Yeah, frame rate. I will probably be doing a little bit more tweaking my own time, try to get it better, but... For now, again, it's playable. That's the biggest thing I could hope to ask for with this computer right now. We'll grab our Sacred and follow up. Anytime now. There you are. Thank you. And we'll grab you. All healed up, and we'll see about putting the last shots in here. Oh, and we even have a bit of ore we can pick up. Snag what we can. And we'll snag that. Okay, gotta try to wrestle the camera almost away from it. And get from the bone pile. There we go. And get from this one.
Please don't let it spot me.
Well, that's kind of against what we're trying to do there, Runa, so,
Here we go.
Oh, I see another wound back there. There we go. See, that gives us a few more parts to be able to play around with. There we go. Get a little more hands-on with the bowgun. I am liking a fair number of the changes brought to it. Like when I first tried it with the first beta test, I think it's because of like how I wasn't so used to how the frame rate would be a bit lower and harder to play. I wasn't sure. I still feel like the chaser shot's a bit weird having to like stay stationary. But I think I understand why they did it, so that way you're a little bit more at risk and it's not just like free extra damage to get with it. But we'll leave the Quematrice there, just so I can see about coming over this way and getting some more things. Yeah, the ivy, and then there's a mineral node up here I want to snag too. There it is. There we go. A little bit to help us out there. And that's the quest complete. Yeah, so we got ourselves... Oh, we got a Quematrice tail for all that. So at least that's one new piece of new item. That's everything there. Oh, everyone has made it up to level 3. And now we'll head off for the forest and see about the Doshugama. Well, actually, just see the forest too, because I don't even know how well that's going to run. Like I say, at least through the beta and the benchmark, it was from this map. No, I have no idea if there's going to be, like, worse frame issues with going to a new area. Yeah, that's where we want to go over there. And again, we'll just mine what we can. Now, hopefully it'll help us down the road as we're ready to make more pieces of gear and weapons.
Mind if I hop on?
Okay, let's go. Yeah, truth be told, there's probably a lot more we can see around here. Yeah, we'll take that. Take that. And this is the way off to the forest.
I don't see Gemma and Nata yet. Let's wait here.
Sorry, we got held up.
That's okay. We're all here now.
I bet the forest is so big it's got trees coming out of trees.
Like tree ninjas? Oh, triple gangers!
No, I'm not sure what's going on with the hair there.
Either of you get any sleep at all?
Okay, let's see how things will go for this new map.
Come on, let's go!
Like, my thinking is...
So, I heard Astrum unit set out to the forest ahead of us to set up a camp?
No, really?
Yeah, I heard the same.
These guys seem like they're always one step ahead.
Yeah, now with all the trees and possible foliage, that's where I'm worried this might be a bit more of a rough go-through.
The forest is gonna be like.
But we'll see.
Certainly it'll be a lot greener and more lush than the desert. We should see lots of herbivores, and where there's herbivores, there's what eats them.
Yep.
Pointing at you, Doshaguma.
If there are people living in a place like that, I wonder what their way of life is like.
Yeah, already seeing some signs that
help you more with the expedition.
it's probably going to be a little rough on the transition. Because, like, already the textures are really low. I mean, they do pop in after a moment or two, but... It's also kind of interesting. It's not like a load screen. It's...
Wow, I think there are trees coming out of the trees.
Yeah, that's dense.
Come on.
Incredible. So much diversity.
No.
Look at the size.
The crimson water's a little more concerning to me.
The water's red.
Why, though? It'll be a fun mystery to unravel.
Over here.
Oh, well, that was easy enough to find them. Although, I guess if there really is only the one route into the region, it makes sense.
So, the forest is full of symbiotic systems, involving the roots, leaves, flowers, and fruit. And it's the insect's job to pollinate. Oh, they have this fascinating process where they coat their bodies in the pollen, which is called...
You mind?
I knew you'd show up.
Glad we didn't disappoint. We'll give you a hand.
Thanks.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
Please, call me Olivia. Gil gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
Wait, are you guys an ace team?
Let me introduce you. Eric, our biologist. Have you two met before?
Matt? Oh, no, but I've definitely heard of him. He was famous back at the academy.
This forest is amazing. I am never leaving.
Anyway, over there's Werner, our engineer. Perhaps you've heard of him too? He's one of the big brains behind the Wyvern's fire technology.
Wait, what? We are so gonna talk later, pal.
So how'd your visit to that village go?
We were able to start a dialogue. No luck with the keepers, but I'm more concerned about something else now. Monsters called the Doshagama have left their forest habitat and started venturing near the village. The village's only protection are these things called gem chimes, which they seem to think is enough, but...
What if we set up a pop-up camp and conducted an investigation into these Doshagama?
We've actually just found a site that would be perfect. I'll take you there.
Much appreciated. Thanks.
Come see me when you're ready to depart.
Okay. So, we got a few things around here. We got the support one right there again. Yeah, we'll talk to Nada, see what he says, and then talk to Eric and be on our way.
Do you think I should bring?
Sounds like he's got a lot on the go.
It's always gonna be one more than...
How's it going, Nata?
I'm worried. Do you think that the Doshagama will attack Kanafa village?
Not sure. We're looking into it.
Is there anything I can do to help? Gemma says I should take it easy, and that it's okay to take things one step at a time. But I feel so useless. I'm not smart. I can't
hunt like you.
Oh, do what you can.
I can't even remember anything about the White Wraith.
Look, these things take time. Trust me, we're going to find it.
Okay, if you say so.
There we go. Okay, Eric, let's set out and get into what looks like a pretty dense forested area. But one thing I do like, I'm not sure if this is just transition area or it's that map actually will open up as we go about.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, I wasn't actually trying to talk to you, I was trying to more so talk to Eric. There we go.
Ready to leave?
Yeah, I think we are. Let's head out.
One foot for this one. It wouldn't be fair to the others if we went by sacred.
Thank you. I was starting to worry that we'd have to sprout wings to keep up.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of a bit of a brag. Entire expedition team, and you get like one of the 3 sacreds to use. But I wonder what is causing all the like red coloration for the water. Mineral deposits, maybe? Although, unless it's like, oh, maybe it's actually coming from the trees. I guess all the sap running down. Oh, and I'm already getting distracted. Off this way. Sorry. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked. Now, it kind of feels like this is meant to be Wild's Marsh map. Monster Hunter has usually kind of had like a theming for a lot of maps. You're always going to have a forest map, marsh map, volcano map, cold map. And I guess desert map.
We'll follow this river.
Why do you think the water is red?
There are a few plausible explanations. It could be in excess of certain types of plankton.
I don't think that explains the little red pool we had found, though.
Red matter could cause a color change, although that wouldn't explain a red this bright. If I were really reaching, I could cite reports of monsters that cause the sea to appear red.
Really?
Well, in any case, don't worry.
Wait, is that a little nod to, Dire Morales?
You let him drink this?
Not much use in stopping him.
Yeah, I think that is a little nod to, like, Dire Morales, because that's one of the things that I think is about its lore, is, like, it lives in the boiling sea, and the water is tinged red by it. But I think it has something to do more with the trees and that. Like, I may be mistaken, but there was that one tree that had, like, the big red sap spot on it. So maybe as it rains, it all kind of, like, flows down in pools?
Anyone else sense that? Small creatures all around us.
Yeah, they've been with us for a bit.
Really? Can we get a specimen?
After we set up camp.
We're talking about...
They're hostile, but it's no reason to throw caution to the wind.
Ooh, we'll snag a few flora shell crabs. Nocturnal creature piles plants on... Okay, well, so much for reading the full thing there. But they say they're small creatures. Probably if I have the camera in the right spot, maybe we can actually see what they're talking about. Because they didn't say they were small monsters. So I don't know if it's just endemic life following us, or it might actually be something more. Ooh. Dalthodon are here, too.
The water is all clear. You're right, it's not red at all.
Makes you wonder where it's coming from. I know. Well, why don't we follow the water back to its source?
After we set up camp.
Oh. What are you? Looks like a Leviathan? They are watching. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a lot of them, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked them. It just looked like they were going to... Paragills. I just thought they were going to attack us before... Ooh, that's actually interesting behavior from Delthodon. I guess the big head crest is kind of like how you have theorized Triceratops put their crests together and protect the young in the middle. Okay, well, I'll get the... Ooh, wow, we actually got a max potion from...
The size of this forest. Every step brings another fascinating discovery. And it feels so vibrant and alive.
Now, I'm surprised my computer's not burst into flames and just dying from it.
So many things to study and collect. I'm about ready to dash off into the trees like a madman. That settles it. I've decided to live here.
Oh.
All right. Enough joking around. Focus on the task at hand.
Another Puragill going by. Or Puragill, or... I think it's supposed to be like Piranha. Poison Cups. I don't think I want to... Nope. And Vespoids. An old nemesis is still here. Hopefully we won't have to worry about them too much. But in future hunts, they're probably going to become a thorn in our side. For now, though... I guess this is the spot in question.
This is the place.
Good. Let's set up camp. Could you signal the support team?
There we go. Pop-up camp deployed. Pop-up camps let you manage your items and equipment, serve as fast travel destination, and be used as a return point after fainting.
Okay, let the Doshagama investigation begin.
We should look for any tracks or traces. I'll assist you.
We may have passed some clues back the way we came, so why don't we start there?
Okay, let's go. So we want to find some of the traces and tracks they left behind.
Hey, look at that! Brown fur.
I'd like to go look at that, can I please? Thank you. I was going to say, for all the way back here, there's not much I can really see about that.
This appears to be Doshagama fur. However, there seems to be some diversity in the length and thickness. That would suggest that it's traveling in a pack.
Let's keep looking.
Okay, sounds like this might be our first pack hunt for the game, too.
What's this? I don't think it's from a Doshagama.
Lala Barina mucus. Well, that's quick to find that. And we got more fur over here.
Coarse fur here.
It's actually interesting for these. We're getting, like, a full material drop. So does that mean that we want to go up this way further?
Let's stick together. I'm sure
Never mind. Game does not want us splitting off into other ways, apparently, so... I guess... Oh, says there's deep gouges somewhere.
I found something else. If it's leaving gashes like this, it must be a big one.
This fur we're finding isn't quite the right color.
Perhaps we're dealing with some kind of alpha.
The Scout flies seem to be reacting to something deeper in.
I love the return to the ecology focus for Monster Hunter, though. Like, Rise and Sunbreak were okay, but World introducing, like, more of, like, this actual tracking and environmental involvement is just superb.
My word. Is this a Lala Barina floret?
Lala Barina?
It's a monster, a Temnoceran. Smell. This is a very distinct paralytic poison.
And I'm just gonna have you smell that, so that way you might get paralyzed.
Must find more.
Although,
I knew it. Definitely a Lala Barina.
are we going to hunt Lala Barina before those Shagama? Or is it just setting it up for later?
Based on the scent, this one's paralytic properties are on the lower end. Look, another one.
You probably should want to look upwards, not down.
Color hasn't faded. We must be near its nest. This is just the sweet intellectual nectar I thirsted for. Oh, this is so amazing, Forrest.
A bit eccentric, but he sure is useful.
He's also a bit missing.
Don't tell me he wandered off alone.
I'm thinking we're going to have a different monster to fight than I was expecting. Yeah, I'm surprised we're actually encountering this one first. Lala Barina.
It looks like he's incapacitated.
Touch that nest, and we'll be next. But
We can't leave him.
back me up.
I'll take it from here.
Counting on it.
Yeah, we got a new monster to hunt. Lala Barina. Again, I thought this would be a little bit later of an encounter, but... Ooh, gotta be careful. It actually has a fair reach to it. Might not have been the best monster to have chosen, the spread bowgun for. Well, let's get the rapid fire ready. Oh! Ah, didn't quite get it. Ooh, careful. There we go. Although I don't think that okay, yeah, gotta be careful of, I think, the little flowers it's been spitting out. Oh! Actually, what I might do is use Gilly Mantle. Give us a moment's breather. And we're going to use a new implementation from Monster Hunter Wilds 2, which is a sneak attack. There we go. Nope. Okay. Let's keep after it. Now, I think I actually want to stay on foot for this, just to see a bit of, like, what the Scarlet Forest fully looks like. But yeah, this was a surprise for, like, the order of it. One thing about, Wild's monster roster, too, is I'm surprised at, like, the variety of status monsters. Well, we've got Lala Barina here, which I think is paralysis. And we've got a returning monster later in that's going to be poison and sleep. I think there might be another monster, too, that's also another status one. There we go. Oh yeah, be careful of that. And, okay. No, I actually have Rapid Fire Pierced. That actually might be the best one to be using. Oh, ow. Using here. Given I want to kind of mind my distance with the, Well, it's not seem to want to stay in one spot for too long, is it? Okay, we'll keep after it. Let's grab the amber deposit. Yeah, we'll take the sawhorn from that. Sorry, but... Oh! There's a Dashugama. Or Dashagama. Yeah, let's not stick around so that way when he's out of the paralysis, he's angry at us. See if our Sacred can actually help us out here. There we go. Sharp thorn trees. Crash monsters into them while mounted. And, of course, using the wrong ammo type for up close. Oh! Actually, we're getting a little bit of help from, I think, from the, Pyrgil. Or we may. They might actually just be here for us. Oh, there's another wound destroyed. And another wound destroyed. Looks like we are shredding through the floor, or... Ooh, the petals on his back. Ah. Okay. Wait, Harpios? Oh! Okay, that's a new small monster. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of stuff to learn and encounter for Wilds, which I do love, but it's just easy to get sidetracked right now. Okay, well, let's see if we can call... where's our secret? There you are. Thank you. Yeah, let's see if we can get a mount off with... No, it's actually already close to, like, being down. And get the special ammo good to go. Okay, that connected. Not exactly how I wanted it to, but at least... Oh! That was a bit of a firm strike. There we go. Another wound destroyed. Just going to see if I can use the, Oh, there we go. Yeah, not too much health on it, but given, like, how early we're encountering it, that makes sense. So let's see what we can grab from that. And come back from this quest. We'll just take the sawhorn from ya. No, that took him right down. So that was a Gagios. Or Gagios. Gagios? Just like any other language, I cannot say it all that well. So my apologies for... I guess I can't really... Ooh. Scarlet Joy Perch. Snag that. And we'll just have a little bit of a boost from that. That'll probably take us back to camp for seeing how Eric's holding up after the poisoning. Yes, we got a couple certificates and some other stuff. Now, the certificates are a little bit new for making stuff, which I'm a little surprised that they added that, but I guess doesn't hurt. And there's a bit of an interesting shot right there. I wonder if I should... Alright, give me a moment. I just want a screenshot. Okay, just making sure. I don't know if that actually has caught it without the UI or not, but I figured I'd get something for a kill screen. Yeah, we'll head back, let this go through, and then end the episode right here.
I owe you, Hunter.
Oh, there's the origami people.
Gotten Eric out of there without your help.
Okay, good. Everybody's kind of popping back into reality.
Have my thanks. But you know, fascinatingly, I can still taste the poison in the back of my throat.
Lovely. So, I think we're going to press on with the Doshagama investigation. What about you?
Now that Eric has come around, we can continue searching for the White Wraith.
Okay, so that's their objective, and ours is, I guess, to find the keepers.
He seems rather eager to help us find that thing. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to look after him for a while. He's the only witness we have.
Is that okay with you, Nata?
Yes. I don't want to sit here. I want to help.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your help. We'll be counting on you.
Okay, Nata. Stay safe and good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, so, Nada's got something else to do.
We should head back to our camp in the forest.
Yeah. We will in a moment.
Borrow you a sec?
Okay, let's just talk to her quickly, because I also kind of want to see if there's any new armors.
Have you been upgrading your weapons? And don't give me that it's a waste of materials nonsense. You want your gear to be effective, right?
It almost sounds like this is more of a quip at certain people who don't play the game and upgrade stuff.
Try it out.
Okay, so there's a little bit more. Yeah, so there's a bit there. Okay, so we got the ore tree now has an option, which is, yeah, just tetrad shot. kind of wish I could see what it means for, like, what that gives. Oh, skill info, right there. Increase affinity bowgun ammo from 4th shot and attack of the 4th and 6th shots. Weird, but okay. Is there anything else? No, still nothing else we can make. Maybe we just have to encounter another monster and we'll start seeing some new models. Although I wonder if there's a... Oh, yeah, there's a Quematrice bow. Ooh, that's actually kind of neat compound bow look. And anything for Lala Barina too? No. And what about heavy bowgun? Oh, there's a Chotacabra. So looks like they are kind of spreading out only, like, for some of the monsters you'll get a weapon. Alright, let's see. We can do what? We can't upgrade that yet. We could make the ore tree that does have rapid fire pierce. I think we'll upgrade the hunter's rifle.
Alrighty.
Yeah, just gonna speed that along.
Perfection.
Although I think I might actually want to switch back to the Hope rifle, just because I do like having more of the normal 2 for firing. Like, the spread is very strong for the hunter's rifle too, but I feel like it's a little... maybe we'll keep using it. Just found like for Lala Barina it wasn't a great matchup, but we do have the Pierce Rapid Fire, so that might help too. Okay, so... yeah, it's all it's asking is for us to head to the pop-up camp, but what I'm going to do is pop into the tent and wrap up this episode here with it going as long as it has. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter Wilds, and also joining me for the first week of the new series too. I'll keep an eye out for when we do have a chance to upgrade to the GeForce Now to get us better quality and better frame rates, but it's at least playable, which is more than I really was expecting for what I could do for, like, the initial release. But for now, thank you guys for joining me, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I do see you all in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.